Okay, first things first, introductions. My name is Gareth and I'm a full-time dad. Or at least I have been for the last 3 months. During this global pandemic, I've been the main carer for my children. So my son and daughter, they live with their mother in Cardiff and I'm in Llanelli. I haven't been working for the last 3 months. My last working day, in fact, was the 17th of March, which has been, if you look at it from a positive perspective, it's been the best thing for me because I've been able to be that full-time parent for my children. They've gone back to school this week for the next 3 weeks before breaking up for the summer. And I'm unemployed. I don't really want to go into the details of why I'm unemployed, but for the last 15 years or so, 14 years maybe, I've been in full-time employment. And for the first time in my life, I'm an active job seeker. I feel that it was important to get into a routine straight away today and stick into that routine to make sure that I stay on top of this unemployed phase of my life. I feel it's important that I stay on top of a routine, otherwise I could be on a very slippery slope and I don't really want to be doing that. So I'm actively looking for work, and I think it's important perhaps for my morale, as a way of doing something or whatever in the days that I have something to do. So hence why I'm setting up this vlog. I've never done anything like this before. I'm incredibly rusty with it. I'm recording on a mobile phone. I don't know how to use my Mac to record on that. So yeah, if you're going to comment on anything, please be nice, because I am a sensitive sod and things do play on my mind a fair bit, to be honest. The things that are playing on my mind at the minute are what I'm going to do for work. How am I going to find work again? I'm an educated man. I'm not quoting Coolio, I'm just saying I'm an educated man. And I feel like I've been perhaps a bit unlucky in this sort of phase that's been going on. I am a believer of things that happen for a reason. And one of the things I think that I can take from the last sort of 3 months or so is that, you know, I am actually doing an all right job as a dad, but maybe I don't value myself in such a high regard. I don't know. I really don't know. What I do know is for a fact that I've got to beat this. This is a test and I've got to beat it. And I follow lots and lots of positive speakers and positive role models on social media. David Goggins, Jocko Willink, Ant Middleton. You know, they inspire you in ways that, well, from their own personal experiences, I guess. So I have got a path that I'd like to go down. I'm all about serving the public and I'm all about helping others, not so much helping myself. I'm a Libra, so I'm very much about others first and then myself second. What I have noticed though is the second that you want to do something for yourself, you're then perceived as being selfish. And that's something that I don't agree with whatsoever. I'm not a selfish person. for the people that know me, they can vouch for that, and they know for a fact that I'm not a selfish person. But because you serve others constantly, and because you help others constantly, and because you put yourself out there constantly, the second you do something for yourself, you're seen as being selfish. And I don't get that. I also struggle on a day-to-day basis with keeping up this image of being this happy person. And I read somewhere before that a person has 3 faces, and the first face is the one that everybody sees, the second face is what some people see, and then the third face is what only the individual sees. Everybody sees this person who's always joking, always laughing, always making a fool of themselves, occasionally landing themselves into a little bit of bother. And then there's the face that I see. And that face is that I struggle to keep up that facade, I guess. I'm not a miserable person. I'm really not a miserable person at all. And I'm very, very comfortable in my own company. I've had to be. But there are days when I'm down. There are days when I'm up. The majority of the days that I'm up. Imagine a roller coaster. Like I'm on top of the dip before I just shoot back down. And there are days where I've got to force myself to get back up. Anyway, with the help of somebody else who is very, very dear to me, I've come up with a little routine for myself, and it incorporates the 3 things that I want to ensure that I stay on top of. So that's 1 is exercise, 2 is job hunting, and then 3 is being a grown-up. So that's obviously doing your household chores, your cleaning, your shopping, etc. Exercise is very important to me, and exercise is also going to get me into the next chapter of my life. Hopefully into the next career that I have. But we'll see.